got the
Ooh,
Migos.
looks like Migos is out here doing a little campaign run. They hopped on Drink Champs to speak to
Everyone's
Nori.
going on drink. The Drink Champs run is getting annoying.
You
I
think
mean,
so? I mean, we still have a lot more people that haven't been on Drink Champs.
you know,
I still want to see Jay-Z on Drink Champs. I want to see Meek Mill on Drink Champs.
and they're like, "Oh, we didn't win awards." It's like, because y'all aren't great interviewers. You just get people drunk and sit there and nod, and then let them go the f off and bury themselves.
Listen here,
That's what happens on their show for the most part.
I will always remember the number one funniest episode of Drink Champs is when they had Fabulous Dad, Jadakiss, and Diddy, and then it was like, "Oh, you like to party, huh?" He was like, "Oh yeah, we like to party when we Diddy. We go to those real parties."
Pool boy parties,
Hey, you know, White Coat Cyrus might be the, if Wild
getting
Cats.
tips. I heard he needs extra.
He got that
tips.
Orlando Brown.
I heard Drake kicked him out of the doghouse.
Oh Lord.
But it looks like that they were talking, and this is their thoughts on not having Takeoff on the album.
Offset.
Or Offset, yeah, sorry. It happens. Takeoff, Offset, Takeoff, landing.
Or anything get in the way, you gotta just sometimes just sit back and just watch what's going on and just see what's wrong. You know what I mean? If anybody was wrong, niggas would be all alone. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, niggas got problems
wouldn't
that they
do
need
nothing.
to fix. And shit, this don't got nothing to do with no lawsuit. And you know, P and Coach, they changed my life.
For sure.
And
I love them.
Even when we got to that point when we felt like we had to get a lawsuit, I felt like that wasn't right.
Wait,
feel me?
oh, lawsuit with who? Or?
With the QC and everything.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So just like when you go back and just sometimes realize how when the nigga do something good, when nigga do something great, you got to appreciate that shit and keep going. You got to keep moving. Sometimes when you see bad seeds, you got to remove yourself from that shit and goddamn keep
If it
going.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
You feel me?
And like I said, like movie, I mean, your life like a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like a book. Like I said, like people
This is
that's
a new chapter. You like Kevin
I mean,
Durant?
I understand what they're saying. It's about loyalty, and if it's not broke, don't fix it. But at the same time, they got Offset looking like a fool. He out here walking around with his pants on the ground. When little baby come around, he be tiptoeing.
Why?
Because that's. I mean, I feel like word is that 4PF little baby is beefing with Offset,
Yeah.
and the Migos really not really backing them up like that. They came out with the straight what's that straight?
Well, because wasn't little baby rumored to be with Sweetie too?
Yeah, but he smacked. He squashed those
She's
rumors.
been all around QC.
She pass around.
Just,
Nah.
when is her trip to Tales from the Crib? When is she coming?
Oh man, hey, comment below.
I want some of that Sweetie sauce. Extra sauce.
You want her doing that Jack Carlo sauce?
No. You're the one that wants that KFC gravy.
Yo, but
Extra chunky.
but I mean, honestly, like I just hope they get back together because you don't think so? You don't want to get back together?
They're done.
I mean, remember the solo albums came out. They all dropped their solo albums, and now they got the duo album. So
they ain't as strong as
so what would you? What would
They
you?
don't have that real
Would you rather
brotherly
have
love.
you would rather have the group, the duo, or the solo tapes? Because you got to get one of the three.
I would rather have solos or the group.
True.
I don't care for this unconfused. Get the few out of here.
True that. And then on top of that, I like how they try to spin it around and then ask them about what I think it was about who they rather choose, Nicki or Cardi B.
Oh yeah. So they're like, oh, we're not petty, but you know what? Nicki's way better than Cardi B, but we're not petty.
I think. Do we have a clip of that?
Oh yeah, I think we do. And what's this fool's name? This the bald head dude.
DJ FNN from Miami. Don't disrespect the GOAT. He a DJ from Miami. He used to DJ with DJ Khaled back in the day.
He looks like a DJ Khaled.
Pause.
But
Oh yeah, the verses. You got Takeoff says he would reunite Migos for a trio versus if the check was right. Now, do you think the Migos in the verses is worth it?
No, because they said they want to do a versus against any OGs, and
yeah, that's true.
And beyond that, I don't know if there's anyone that has multiple people that would challenge it besides classic groups.
Yes, true. I mean, all you really got is Ray Shrimmer. Who else you got?
I don't even know. They're not even active.
Yeah. Who else?
That's what I'm saying. There's like no groups right now. It's everyone. The people are like single artists, and if they're a group, it's like they do music with their friends, but that's like features. They're not like a group.
True that.
They were like an actual group.
Okay, then so if you had to do all groups, you got and comment below. Who is somebody y'all like to see Migos with, but go against? But you got Outkast, you got Player Circle with 2 Chainz and his homeboy.
the guy
I forgot his name.
he's like the forgotten Destiny Child member.
Who else? What other groups we got? Travis Porter. That'd be a fire.
Travis Porter I like listening to him coming up. Like I listened to them way more coming up, and then the Migos. I always thought they were okay. And then when Fredo Santana snatched their chain and they didn't do nothing about it, I was like, these dudes ain't it. And look, I mean, they're all frail. They ain't beating up nobody.
That's what they Offset. That's what when Offset went to jail. They had to show their loyalty because they already knew if anything came down, Offset was the one that's gonna lay that falcon punch from God.
And Offset don't even know how to fight. I'm pretty sure that Cardi B can throw better punches than Offset. So that's who on my pick on the
Cardi B. You know she did beat that. She did win that lawsuit case against them 2 girls at the strip club.
Oh yeah, she beat those 2 girls up and she made them like it, and then she sued him for defamation.
One of them was 6ix9ine's
baby mama.
I mean girlfriend, not baby mama, girlfriend.
Man.
But
I want to see like all he does now that 6ix9ine, since he came out as a rat and no one messed with his music after that.
He just messed with Steve Will Do It all day.
He just is like Steve Will Do It's like
tagging along.
Yeah, like that's crazy. But I don't understand because Steve Will Do It will like, oh, let's go racing, and he's like, all right, I bet $50K on this race, and it's like, where are you getting the $50K from?
I mean, Fifi's still playing.
No, his music isn't circulating. They banned him from all the
the
public playlists.
He gets paid overseas.
That makes sense. The people that play soccer are the people that listen to 6ix9ine.
Man, we need to listen to what Takeoff had to say about
fake
this.
Fake sports with fake music. I'm sorry if you're an offended soccer fan, then I didn't really want you as a subscriber anyway. We don't support soccer at all. Soccer is not a real sport.
I'm block on it today.
Soccer's like dodgeball. Are you state champion in dodgeball? Who cares?
He said he going wild this episode.
It's a child sport. But let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
I want to see what they bring.
Name who y'all think could versus with us, but not.
Or someone you would have fun going up against.
You can't do OGs. You can't do OGs. We not.
Right. You want it to be
no OGs.
And we can't do a Migos reunion just for one versus. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm asking.
Huh?
Nah, not for one versus.
If that check right.
Okay, if the check right. Nicki or Cardi B? This is mad. I'm taking a shot. I'm sitting through
You don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna say Nicki.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing though. That's crazy.
See now, and they just continue to apart. See, I thought it was about unity. I thought it was trying to bring female rappers together. And yeah, trying to stay dividing them.
I mean, we covered how Nicki's attacked every artist, so I mean, it makes sense why Nicki's gonna beef with her. But Cardi B, she's taking over and they're upset.
You think so? I mean, even though she hasn't made a song in a while. I mean, she hasn't made an album in a while. She hasn't made an
album in like 2-3 years, but she was popping out kids.
True. She was popping on.
She was. I mean, I don't know. Is there a better way to say it?
And then I really don't know if they really picked Nicki over, like, I don't know if they picked Nicki over Cardi B just because they beefing with Offset. You know, Offset goes
well, I mean, if you look at her catalog too, Nicki's had how many albums? Cardi B's literally had one album. So, I mean, even if you're just looking at stats as a stat person, you would have to say Nicki. But the one weird thing is that, like, Cardi B broke a lot of records with her one album. Like she even knocked Nicki off a lot of her records.
But if you don't write your records, are you really better? So are you saying is Drake better than Jay-Z?
Yes. Because Jay-Z needs someone to write his records. Because then if someone wrote his records, maybe would actually listen to him. Oh. I saw a thing where it was a meme today, and people used to get so mad when Wayne would hop on a beat. Mm-hmm. And like, oh, who hopped on a beat? I know they ain't gonna do it like I do it. And then they hear the lighter. And they're like, no, it's my song. It's my song. And they said that Jay-Z even said that he went and had to think to himself, like, do I need to retire? Once he heard Wayne do one of his, I forget one of his big songs, but you know how Wayne used to destroy everyone's song? And that used to almost got in a fight with someone because they thought that, what was it? I think like Wayne redid Hard in the Paint or one of Waka Flocka's big songs. And they're like, oh, I know that song. I didn't know Waka did a remix. And I was like, I will choke you, slam you right now. If you don't know anything at all, know that this is Waka's song.
I remember that back in the day. Then we diverging off, but before we go, I seen this TikTok video that's going viral of, they were saying like at not one point in the rap game that Jay-Z ever was number one. That's like ever since '96 they had it was like the DMX dropped like 2 platinum albums. Then after DMX it was Eminem. Then after Eminem it was 50 Cent. Then after it was DMX.
I mean, I never.
Then
heard
it was Eminem and it was Ludacris. Ludacris had a nice run. Remember when Ludacris came out? And that's when Fast and the Furious came out. So he definitely wasn't dominating. Then 50 Cent came out. Everybody dominated Jay-Z.
But like no one I ever knew listened to him. Like my whole life.
I listened to Jay-Z.
I mean, I thought that was just to troll me. But I mean, like really, I've never heard a single person ever be excited like for his music. People liked everyone else because I think he's a little too bland. And to me, he was always like mediocre. But if you're mediocre for 15 years, does that make you a GOAT? I mean, I don't understand. I actually thought that he did infomercials for New York City because his only songs were about New York. And I was like, is this dude doing another New York commercial? Like, I'm not going to travel there, Jay-Z. I'm not falling for your traps with you and Alicia Keys.
Poor little mama. But she got pushed off the stage.
Jay-Z definitely makes car commercial music. He's another guy that I never care for. Just like Kanye West, you know, flashlights. That's a car commercial. That ain't a rap song.
Oh, did you hear that that Kanye West got he was the original person that did Django Unchained. He came up with the idea of Django Unchained. He told them about it and they took the idea and made a movie.
That's because Kanye's been chained mentally for years. So he probably had a whole movie play out in his head. And then when that came out, he's like, I've already seen that movie in my brain.
And just like I already seen this next thing coming.
Oh, you know what's freaking me out?
What?
This next picture.